Welcome to this week's Mental Health Snippets. My name is Janet Surum, Kiplagat, and I've been taking you through a session on rest. You say that apart from the physical rest that we all engage in at night, we need some other 6 types of rest for us to be fully functioning individuals. Today, I talk about the creative rests. Creative rests. So when you talk creative, we mean that we are engaging. We are engaging our hands, we are engaging our feet, we are engaging our eyes on things outside of us. So how can you engage in creative rest? First of all, phone aside. Phone aside. Put your phone aside. Take a random walk. You didn't just plan this thing, but you decide to walk. It can be an aimless walk. Yes, of course it is aimless. But that is what creative rest is. Apart from that, you can turn on your music. Sing. Sing like you'll never sing again. Dance like you'll never dance again. If you know you're not that kind of a person, you can as well now start planting flowers or just checking on nature. You can even paint. If you are this kind of person who's artistic, you can paint just randomly. The water paints that we used to do when we were young. Yeah, you can do that. You can also take some piece of clay and try even to make a pot, to carve a pot out of it. That is what we call creative rests. Another type of rest is what we call emotional rests. Are you this kind of person who always says yes? Janet, can you help us here? Yes. Janet, can you come with me? Yes. Janet, can you go and see this? Yes, that is what I'm talking about. You are a people pleaser and you need some emotional rest. So how do you give yourself this emotional rest? By saying no. I want you to practice this in this week and the weeks to come. Make it your habit not to always say yes. Sometimes you say no, but I'm sorry, I'm not able to help you. No, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I'm sorry, I'm held up at that time. No, I can't do that at this time. Practice that and you'll tell me the kind of emotional rest that you will find. We also talk about what we call a social rest. Social rest. So from the word social, we know definitely that we are dealing with people. I want you to do this, to engage in social rest. Draw a list, either mentally or physically. Draw a list of people in your life. On one hand, put people who are emotional boosters, or energy boosters. Energy boosters, the way you take an energy drink and it really activates you. People who are supportive, people who are caring, people who are understanding towards you. Make a list on this other side. On this other side, make a list of what I call energy suckers. People who take away your energy. They demand a lot from you. You give a lot to them more than you get. Yeah? They have mean or snide remarks towards you. They are not supportive of your engagements. Make a list of both. So when you find those who are energy boosters, I want you to deal with them. Yeah? Spend more time with them. That is what I call social rest. Spend more time with them. Withdraw from the energy suckers. And by that, you'll have achieved social rest. Last but not least, there is what we call spiritual rest. When was the last time you intentionally took your time to spend time with God? Spend time in silence. Think about your life with God. Think about your relationship with God. Decide intentionally to have a relationship with God. When was the last time you went to church if you don't go to church? For spiritual rest, take your time. Go to church. Go to the church near you. Come to Jesus Center Ministry. Go to the church. Go to a church and commune with your God. That is part of spiritual rest. You can also read the Bible. You can read the Bible. You can You can pray intentionally. I mean, you say, when I wake up in the morning, the first 30 minutes I spend in prayer, I spend in reading the Word of God. And on Sunday or on Saturday, I decide to go to church. You see, everything will only be practical if we are intentional about it. So we need some creative rest, emotional rest, social rest, and of course, spiritual rest. Mental health snippets. God bless you.